You're on your college campus, standing outside a door that says disability services, and your heart is pounding. You're thinking, are they going to interrogate me, make me prove I'm struggling, tell me I don't qualify? Take a breath. I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens behind that door, and by the end of this video, you're going to realize it's not that scary. Here's the whole process for getting college accommodations. Step one, apply. Go to your school's disability services portal. It's on the student website. Fill out the application. It's straightforward. Name, student ID, disability, what you're requesting. Done. Step two, submit documentation. This is the one piece that does take some legwork. You need a formal diagnostic evaluation, usually a psychoeducational assessment. Most schools want it completed within the last 3 to 5 years. If yours is older or you don't have one, schedule an evaluation now, not the week before midterms. Step three, attend an intake meeting. This is a conversation, not a test, not an interrogation. You sit down with an accessibility coordinator and talk about how your disability affects your learning and what would help. That's it. 3 steps. That's the whole thing. Before you can do any of that, though, you need to find the right office. It's almost never called the Disability Services Office. Different California systems use different names. For California community colleges, look for DSPS, Disabled Student Programs and Services. UC schools usually refer to it as the CAE, Center for Accessible Education. Some campuses vary slightly. CSU schools, typically DRS or Student Accessibility Services. Don't just search disability office, get no results, and give up. Check under accessibility or student services. It's there. All right, let's go deeper on the intake meeting because this is where students either get everything they need or walk away with way less, and it comes down to how prepared you are. The coordinator will ask you a few things: how your disability shows up in an academic setting, what's worked for you before, and what you think you'll need now. You can bring notes. In fact, bring notes. Here's the key: be specific. Don't just say, I need extra time. Say, I need extended time on exams because my reading speed is significantly below average. And I also need audiobook versions of textbooks because dense reading assignments take me 3 times as long. The more precisely you can describe how your disability affects your work, the easier it is for them to approve the right accommodations. They're not trying to gatekeep, they're trying to build a case file that justifies what they give you. And if you have the right documentation in hand from a licensed educational psychologist or a neuropsychologist with a complete psychoeducational evaluation and recommendations, it makes this much easier to talk about. So, the best prep strategy I've seen for intake meetings comes from a framework called the 3 A's. Audit your paperwork. Read your own evaluation before the meeting. Does it clearly connect your diagnosis to the accommodations you want? If it just says diagnosed with ADHD without explaining how that affects test taking or focus, you've got a gap. Get it updated first. Anticipate your barriers. Walk through your actual schedule. What classes are going to be hardest for you? What assignments? What exam formats? Know your barriers before you walk in, and you'll ask for exactly what you need, not just a vague help. Advocate early. Register before your first semester. Accommodations are never retroactive. So if you fail a midterm and then ask for extra time, that grade stays. The clock only starts when you're approved. Audit, anticipate, advocate. 3 words that can change your whole college experience. So let me set realistic expectations on what types of accommodations you can expect based on my experience working with hundreds of students applying for these types of accommodations in college. Commonly approved are extended time on exams, time and a half, sometimes double time, reduced distraction testing, priority registration, assistive technology like text to speech, smart pens, speech to text, and note taking assistance. Generally not approved: unlimited deadline extensions, modified grading scales, shortened assignments, anything that fundamentally changes what the course teaches. So the line is simple: accommodations give you access to show what you know. They don't change what you need to know. Before we wrap up, let's do some quick myth busting. Will my professors know my diagnosis? No. They get a letter of accommodation that lists what you receive, not why. Your diagnosis stays private. Do accommodations cost extra? No. Zero additional cost. It's part of your enrollment. Can I register mid semester? Yes. But again, not retroactively. So start early. Is the intake meeting scary? No. It's just a conversation with someone whose job is to help you. That's it. The Disability Services Office is not a test. It's a resource that you're entitled to, and that most students with learning disabilities may not use because they're too intimidated to walk through the door. Don't be that student. Audit your paperwork, anticipate your barriers, advocate early. If this helped, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and feel free to subscribe for more content on navigating college with a learning disability. See you next time.